Okay, here we are again, back in KG's kitchen. I know this it probably looks like a deja vu, but it's not. No, you're seeing this right. I went and bought another Marie Callender's beef pot pie, just like the one I did a review on 2 videos ago. And it was a bad review. I wasn't satisfied. Well, with that being said, my friend Rick calls me up. He said, I just watched your review on the Marie Callender's beef pot pie. He said, you murdered that thing. He said, you did not do it right. He said, it's not a fair review. That wasn't a fair review of a Marie Callender's pot pie at all. So I told him, I said, you know what? I'll try it again. He told me that I had poked too many holes in the top, so too much steam escaped, and of course that's why the crust was the way it was. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try Marie Callender's beef pot pie again. I'm going to give it another shot. I'm going to cook it like he said. He said just one slit, a small slit in the top, and then do it according to package, and it should turn okay. So let's read this again. Open carton at push tab, peel back along perforations and completely tear off top of carton. Slit top crust, cook in carton with the top off. Okay, now it does say slit top crust. It doesn't say poke a bunch of holes like I did. So maybe he's right. Microwave in the open carton on high, 8.5 to 10.5 minutes. Do not cook in microwave ovens below 1100 watts, as pot pie may not cook thoroughly. Conventional ovens preparation is recommended, you know, if you have a low wattage microwave. Okay, let's stay on 5 minutes in microwave to complete cooking. Remove carefully because it's hot. There's that big warning again. Third, check that the pot pie is cooked thoroughly, and then enjoy. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to give this another shot, Rick. I'm going to give it another review. I'm going to cut just one slit in here. I'm going to microwave it according to package. And hopefully this one's better. Maybe I had a bad one. I'm going to give it a second shot. So let me get this thing opened up, and we'll get it started. Okay, we've got this thing opened up. I've got the top of the box tore completely off, and I'm going to put a small slit right here in the center. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. That's it, right there. That's all I'm going to slit this thing. Now we're going to do it exactly like we did last time. Take it over here, put it in the microwave. I'm going to set it for 8.5 minutes. After the 8.5 minutes, I'm not going to cook it anymore. That's it. I'm only doing this for the 8.5 because this is a high wattage microwave. So there we go. The only thing I've done different is I didn't poke 30 holes in the top with a fork, and I'm only going to microwave for 8.5 minutes. So we'll see you back here in 8.5. Okay, here's the last 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds of 8.5 minutes, and then we're going to let it stand for 5. Just like it says in the box. And we'll see if my buddy Rick is correct or not. So there's the fan. I'm going to let it stand for 5, and we'll come back and take this out. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Let's get this thing out. Let's get this thing out of here. That plate is pretty hot. Let me try to grab it to where I don't burn myself too bad. Let's get it over here. Okay, close this back up. Alright, here's what we got. Now, just like the last one did, I've got pot pie that spilled out of the crust back into the box there. So I don't know if that's a bad sign right off the bat or not. But I will tell you one thing. The crust does seem somewhat better. So let me get this out of the outer carton, put it on the plate, and let's see if doing it this way actually cooked it correctly. Alright, there it is out of the carton. There it is out of the carton. Let's take our fork. Let's open this thing up and see. That crust definitely is better than last time. I've got to say that. Let's put that off to the side. Let's open this thing up. Now, if you watched the last one, you'll remember that one of my complaints was it only had one carrot. Now, this does look a whole lot better so far. And there's my carrot. There's my one carrot. Now, let's look around here and see if we can find another one. If I can find 2 carrots, this is a better pot pie altogether. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look at that. Carrot number 2. If we can find a third, it may not happen. But you know what, though? I'm good with that. I'll tell you what, I hate to admit it. I haven't tasted it yet. I'm quite sure it's going to be fine. But if you watch the last video that I made of a Marie Callender's beef pot pie, I did pretty much murder it. I cooked it completely wrong. So, Rick, I stand corrected, buddy. And you're right, I did give it a bad review. So this is a second chance on the Marie Callender's. It looks a lot better already, don't it? Let me get a piece of this beef. I remember on the last one I said that the meat was pretty much tough. The remainder of the meat that I had eaten in there, well, probably because I cooked it for way too long. Let's give it a taste. Well, that piece of meat is nice and tender. Let me try another one. Hot. Oh, they're hot. Man. The only thing missing on here is my pepper. Gotta have pepper. Gotta have pepper on everything. Pepper makes everything better. There we go. A little McCormick's black pepper. Can't go wrong. Let's try this carrot. A little bit of the crust. A little bit of the gravy. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'll tell you what. With that being said, I take back the horrible review that I gave this pot pie the last time. This is actually a really good pot pie. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you know, Banquet's a bad pot pie, because I still love my Banquet pot pies. This is just as good as a Banquet, if you ask me. But you got to cook it correctly. You can't put it in there for 8.5 minutes and then put it in for another 3.5, because the last time I just cooked it until it was dead. So like I said, I wasn't, I was dead set on not ever buying another one. But my buddy Rick says, hey, You done it all wrong. He said, you completely killed that Popeye. Please give it another chance. I said, okay, I'll do it. So here it is. This is it. And I will tell you that I will buy another Marie Callender's. So those of you that watched the last review and that see me throw it in the trash, I take full blame for that. It was my fault that I overcooked it. This is a pretty good pot pie altogether. So there you have it. A review on a Marie Callender's beef pot pie. So I'm going to go enjoy this thing, guys. It actually is pretty good if you do it according to the directions. That's probably why they put them on a box. If you cook it like it's supposed to be cooked, it turns out great. So there you have it. Until next time. Okay, real quick before I end this video, I just had to show you guys I found a third carrot. I don't know whether I had a faulty pot pie the last time or if I just cooked it until the carrots were completely disintegrated, but I'd definitely done something wrong. Very good pot pie for $2.99. If you've never had it, try it. You'll like it. Until next time.